a little bit of good news. There are institutions that the Trump administration can't go after as readily, largely because they represent a base of support that is more powerful than just the raw numerical dissatisfaction of a Democratic constituency, right? Harvard is a big institution with a lot of money, a lot of power, and a lot of connections, you know? And Harvard has rejected, they've said no to essentially an extortionary demand by the Trump administration, demanding that they, I don't know, mulch all pro-Palestinian protesters. I believe the Trump administration had a laundry list of demands, one of which I believe was almost literally like give preferential treatment to conservative applicants or something like that. Like, don't bias your acceptance on a person's gender or race or anything like that, because that's bigoted. But a person with conservative political views, as a real minority, you know, a real member of the you know, disprivileged class, they should be allowed in on a lower standard. Updated list of demands. Ugh. Recruitment, screening, and admissions of international students, prevent admitting students hostile to American values, abolish all criteria, preferences, practices that function as ideological litmus tests. Every department or field found to lack viewpoint diversity must be reformed by hiring a critical mass of new faculty within that department who will provide viewpoint diversity. Actual DEI, yeah. Look at how long these are. Jesus Christ. Anyway, it's insane. Yeah, so Harvard rejected it. Trump is threatening both to remove their federal endowment and also to classify them as a different entity under the tax code, as a political entity. Obviously, right now they're taxed as a, you know, educational entity, but you know, they're battling over it. I don't know. It's pretty bad. I have to say, I am happy that Harvard and MIT are pushing back. I don't know how much it's going to mean in the long run. Well, I mean, AP News says that Harvard is uniquely equipped to push back. I think there's hope. Insiders inside the Senate say some Republicans are willing to back an impeachment, and a growing number are willing to cross party lines to try and check him politically, or at least try to. It means nothing to me. Frankly, I can't even speak on that. It makes me angry that you even said that. What, a conditional veto? A tiptoe over the line? This was too far? They're all complicit. How did Inglourious Bastards end again? You're going to get to that nice island and take off that purdy uniform of yours? They all let us here. Schumer, too. Already, Harvard's refusal appears to be emboldening other institutions. After initially agreeing to several demands from the Trump administration, Columbia University's acting president took a more defiant tone in a campus message Monday, saying some of the demands are not subject to negotiation. I hate you, and shut the fuck up. You collaborationist pieces of shit. In her statement, Claire Shipman said she read of Harvard's rejection with great interest. Trump threatened Tuesday to escalate the dispute, suggesting on social media that Harvard should lose its tax-exempt status, quote, if it keeps pushing political, ideological, and terrorist-inspired/supporting sickness. Doesn't this actually hurt scientific and medical research, lol? Are you aware of the fact that the Secretary of the Department of Health and Human Services is an anti-vaxxer? AP News is even like both siding this topic, man. We need to bring back real partisanship in media. Good partisanship. It is crazy how like the pretext, the base argument for the downfall of this country is quite literally like you need to swear fealty to Israel. And that is the one exception to the First Amendment. That's literally like the argument made by the Trump administration. Like, the First Amendment's great and all, but like also you need to never criticize Israel. That's not even an exaggeration. They're deporting Mahmoud Khalil for criticizing Israel. It's like, Jesus Christ. Can you see somewhere how many international students are applying for next semester? I don't know if that information is available or public or whatever else, but I can guarantee you the number is going to be lower. International travel is plummeting right now into the United States, of course. And the official line, the publicly, like not implication, stated position of the Trump administration is that if you are here on a student visa, you can be removed at any time for any expression of opinion that contradicts the interests of American foreign policy. That's like the... Also, you might be sent to Venezuela. Sorry, not Venezuela. You might be sent to El Salvador. How long can I, as a whitey, criticize Israel until I get deported? Dog, they're doing it to whiteys too. I mean, if you're here, if you're not a citizen, at least, like they're holding everyone down, man. This is not a like only black guys are getting. They are mostly going after Venezuelans right now because that's the pretext for the Tren de Aragua thing. But in terms of the Israel thing, they're doing it to everyone. They're going to do it to citizens. This isn't one of those like, oh, well, I'm a white guy, and because the administration is racist, you know, I'll be fine. It's not. Canadian universities report jump in U.S. applicants as Trump cuts funding. Yeah, that makes sense. That sounds about right. Visa cancellations sow panic for international students, with hundreds fearing deportation. More than hundreds. Look at this, man. Hundreds of students have been calling to say they've lost legal status. It wasn't just Mahmoud Khalil. You know this has been going on, like, they're still doing this. They're not just going after one guy, two guy, whatever. Like, they're waves. Waves and waves. We thought it was going to be something that was unusual, said Matthew Mayona, a Boston-based immigration attorney who's getting about 6 calls a day from panicked international students. But it seems now like it's coming pretty fast and furious. I haven't seen that movie. Students apparently targeted over minor infractions. 4 students from 2 Michigan universities are suing Trump administration officials after their F1 student status was terminated last week. The attorney with the ACLU said the students never received a clear reason why. We don't know, and that's the scary part. They literally just don't know. They were informed of the status terminations by their universities via email, which came as a shock. Bet you anything that the reason they got terminated is because there's some, like, APAC correspondent liaison with the university, something like that. And they're like, taking notes. They've been doing this since October 7th. Yeah, the Canary Mission. Yeah, there's, like, multiple orgs, and they literally, like, go university to university, like, taking notes on who's anti-Israel. In a break from the past, feds cancel student status directly. As many as 1,300 students. Jesus. A PhD student from China at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill said she has been carrying around her passport and immigration paperwork at the advice of the university's International Student Office. The student, who spoke on condition of anonymity for fear of being targeted by authorities, said she had been distressed to see the terminations even for students like her without criminal records. That's the most scary part because you don't know whether you're going to be the next person, she said. It's happening, man. It's happening. They're going to collapse the country. It's not 1930s Germany. We're an international country.